Hi, good evening, and welcome to the live stream to end September. So I'm a couple minutes late. I know I'm supposed to start at 7:30, but I just got off the phone doing something real fast, so I do apologize for starting a couple minutes late. But again, welcome to the live stream tonight. I'll be on here till at least 10 till 8. At the latest, it'll be about 20 till 9 because I have to do a Zoom call about 15-20 minutes after this. So depending on how many people show up and we have a good amount of what you call dialogue, we can stretch it for the full 65 minutes or we just do minimum 15, 16 minutes depending on who shows up. Okay, so just I'll do this like every month. I want to do a stream, just a quick introduction of myself. My name is Rashim Arsenio Hall Stewart. Hello, I'm 46 years old. I live on the very top part of Southwest Florida. Southwest Florida, people consider from Tampa, Florida, down to Naples. So I'm in that area of the country. Right now, with temperatures right now at 82 degrees, and it feels like 92. And we're supposed to be almost in October, and we still got almost like beginning of summer weather. So that's Florida for you. I am a motivational speaker. I do day labor work to get, that's how I earn my paycheck. But also now I'm a VIP brand ambassador for a health and wellness company, and that's been officially now 2 months after today. Um, so yeah, that has really gone well. So that's one of the things I will talk about today is my health and wellness journey, my mental health journey, some a little bit emotional, spiritual health journey, and I'll show a couple of the products tonight. All right, so let me lay out a couple of ground rules how we're gonna do this chat. I might bump it up to at least 20 minutes. At the low end, like I said, 65 on the high end. When you come in, like I just put in the chat, please say hello. You don't have to say where you're from. Please just say hello. They say a little acknowledgement. I acknowledge you. I expect the same in return. I don't give a darn what you say in the comments as long as it's not hateful or racist. Okay, so I don't really have any mods right now, so it's just me. So I'll be the one watching out the chat. So as long as we don't have no really negative and BS chatter, I think we're gonna be fine. Oh, I know you can share screen. That's cool. I'll know that in future in case I ever want to show like a PowerPoint presentation or something during one of my live streams, which I may do at some point. I may do that and actually do like a equivalent of a Toastmaster speech on here. Like do it live as a practice for equivalent I might do for a TED talk in the future. So good. Now I know that. Um. Um. And that's pretty much it. And what we're gonna do on these live streams is also gonna be Q&A. So if you have any questions during the thing, type it in the chat. You can ask me anything you want, and I'll do my best to answer. If I don't know an answer, I'll just gonna say I don't know, and I will get back to you by the next. All right, so just test to make sure the emojis are working, all that stuff. Okay, so just give me 1 second. I'm gonna grab the products, like 5 of them now. I'll be up to a 6th one by next month, hopefully. But until then, I'm gonna go in the order. I'm gonna say the best for last. So start with these. Now they're in the bottle, so don't mind me. You may or may not see the names of the product or the maybe because it's a little hard to see the company name. So not saying I'll get copyright straight for this, but I'm just saying if God forbid it does, I'm just gonna mention the product and what it does for me. Okay, so this first one right here is MetaBurn. And what that is a dietary supplement. It helps you burn unnecessary fat. I wish I had a side by picture comparison of where I was when I by my 4th of July weekend to where I am now, which is almost 3 months now. So it's been a big difference, and a good part of it is because of these pills. These are 60 days. So if you're looking to kick some fat out of you quicker than normal, recommend the MetaBurn. Okay. Now I know a lot of people use multivitamins, but this is actually good because it also helps with your gut health too. This is X Factor Plus. Okay, X Factor Plus is a very good multivitamin. Yes, the price is a little bit more up there than you normally would if you go to like a CVS or Walmart or Walgreens, even some multivitamins got GNC, but it and Target. Yeah, I forgot about Target. Yeah, but this is actually worth it in the long run if you get this because it's a really good multivitamin. I just started using this one a couple weeks ago. The MetaBurn, I just ordered a second round of this. This has actually been really good. Now these next two are combined to one big thing. I might have mentioned this in the last chat, the last live stream. If I didn't, I've been something with foot soreness, a minimum of foot soreness, because at times I have a tough time walking and I have to walk with a limp, and so that I have to walk sideways just to get where I need to go to. So I turn my foot in an angle and just move it uncomfortable. But these two products are supposed to help you with that. Is the ease and the nerve. Now the ease is the one that helps your body naturally recover. So if you have any aches and pains, stuff like that, this is the one for that. Now the nerve is supposed to repair or at least help deal with nerve discomfort, nerve damage. I don't know about the ligaments, but I know the soreness has gone down, but there may have moments. I still have my limping. I will say before I mention the last item in a moment, I have been struck. I did do an X-ray a little over a week and a half, but I still haven't got the results back yet from it. If I don't get the results by probably Friday, the following Monday, I may go to the actual X-ray and find out what's going on, what the results are. If there's anything going to happen after that, I will keep you guys updated. Probably especially with shorts on, I'll mention something in my episodes. Okay, so I'm not trying to get dizzy. But this last one right here, this is good. This is also good for gut health, but this is also really good if you're dealing with anxiety, any certain mental health things. This is really good. That's why I say this for last. And I'm about to get my third round of this because it's only 30 days. So this is the one I've been using. You could say arguably the longest. Other than MetaBurn, this is the one I've been using the longest. Because the first round I had like a little powder things I might show you. Actually, hold on. I think the first time I did this a couple months ago, I had these. I had like a hydrate, and now I have the active because I won a contest, so I got 15 of these for free. And they were good, but I feel like I know my body. I know what I like as far as taste. I'm not a big fan of pouring something in a bottle and shake it up or whatever. And sometimes you don't do it, well, you get that weird aftertaste. So unless I pour into something a little bit sweeter and then offsets that could be a possibility down the line. But later, those are the pills I'm taking. Like I said, I'm waiting for my second shipment of MetaBurn, and I'm also waiting for my first shipment of the BioBloom. We call it the BioDome. And the great thing about the health and wellness journey, I have lost between 10 to 20 pounds since I started. So I was probably close to right around 250 for my height. Only being 5'9", 250 is, I'm not a big fullback on an NFL team. Like most of it's stomach. If you guys see me on the street, I'm mostly stomach and a little bit head as far as where the most of the weight goes. Everything else is pretty, not skinny, but it's a lot thinner than other parts. I will say that much. And for me to have great results in only a little over 2 months since starting, it's a tremendous blessing, and I am continuing to look forward. And I even did a sample for a day or two just to try it out, especially with the hydrate. When I was at a job site, it was at almost the hottest part of the year at that point when I did do the hydrate. So it was a really great revelation, and it is something that I am going to continue to do as long as I have the funds for it. As long as I have the funds, I will keep up with all of it. If I don't have the funds, I will just keep up with the mental health pill, and maybe with the nerves, I can keep doing with the foot soreness and keep, making that feel better. So I know I'm seeing a little bit of a weird angle, but if I were to put my camera a little bit, I don't know if you can hold on. One second. It's going to be a little hard because my chair's blocking it, but not too far. Yeah, you can see it a little bit. Yeah. There's a big hole in the wall. I don't know how the hell they got there. I'm just going to assume it's from last year's hurricane damage. That's all I can tell you. I'm assuming that's from last year's hurricane damage. Or something happened earlier this year that I don't remember. Then that's fine. But I will say this. I know a lot of people don't totally like the background with the cream / white color with the little dirt stains and whatever. I'm praying to God that I will have a better background sooner than later. Y'all just keep that in prayer, and that is something that is one of the next evolutions is to start doing these recordings and doing this outside of the location, outside my house and outside of other things. And do got a new Bluetooth headphones. I haven't synced into them yet, but that is coming. So there'll be some good stuff coming. Hopefully, God willing, I'll get a little bit better computer before the end of the calendar year. And again, that's supposed to help. I want to say this really fast. Because when we got about 7.5 minutes, if somebody doesn't show up by then, we're gonna pretty much end the stream a little earlier than planned. Like I said yesterday in my episode, if you haven't catch yesterday's episode, I would highly recommend it because there was a lot of great stuff there from yesterday. A couple good nuggets, and just remember, it's not good to deal with toxic people. I know in certain situations it's harder to get away from others, but there's ways you can get away from dealing with toxic people. Do it for yourself and do it for your mental health and do it for your spiritual health and other factors. And we'll go from there. Just give you guys a heads up on that. As far as the being done with 3/4 of the year, I feel like for the most part, this has been a very successful year. Compared to where I was at this point in 2024, I feel I'm a little bit better than I was this time last year because we was just finishing one major ticket. We were starting another one, but it wasn't full time yet, like I have now. So I think in that respect, having a little more stability as far as not worrying about going to a day every place every day and worrying about if you're going to get work or not. To really have a good chance of being successful it is a blessing. My love life, don't ask. No, just kidding. My love life. Yeah. But I do got a date this Saturday, so it's a little bit better than I was last month. So I will say that much. Not saying any ain't there yet, but it's still early in the process. So I'm hoping that the date will be successful Saturday, and maybe by Halloween-ish next live stream, you can hear some good news about that. So keep me in your prayer about that. I'm supposed to meet up with her in Orlando, which is Central Florida, this coming weekend. And speaking about that, if anybody's going to be in the Orlando area, like Orlando, Kissimmee, Winter Park, Stanford, anywhere that general vicinity, like Claremont, whatever, I'm going to be in Orlando, like pretty much right by International Drive, like I Drive. So if anybody want to see me during that time frame, I'll be there mostly in the afternoon hours. So again, stop by. If you recognize me, stop by, say hello. It'll be nice. Nice to know a fan or two and know by face and not just by the name of their subscribing page. The next thing is, I was just kind of hinted a little bit, but I am looking into getting an upgraded computer soon, an upgraded microphone, maybe like a Bluetooth mic, maybe not necessarily headsets, but like an actual mic. I don't know if you see it on camera, but somewhere close enough that you can hear me better and I sound a little bit better, especially on tape. Maybe sound good enough I can tolerate hearing myself on playback recording. So y'all definitely keep that in prayer, because that is something I've been wanting to do for the last year or two, but I haven't really had the funds to really make it happen. Yeah. What else I want to say quickly? My spiritual health is good. My mental health is good. I will be looking for another mental health advisor or therapist coming soon. So I'll give you updates of that as it gets closer to the end. My family's doing good. I feel like we're in a good place right now. Sorry, my foot hurting just a tad. But everything else is a blessing. I'm actually gonna slow down the stream a little bit. I'm gonna start wrapping it up because I have a Zoom call in about 1 hour and nobody's come out yet. We're like over 17 minutes. I know I said I'll do 20, but I'm keeping a hard cap, a minimum 15 to 20. Nobody shows up. I gotta go. I got other things I need to get ready for. I don't want to sit here talk on and on for an hour and nobody's listening. But anyway, may the Lord bless you and keep you. Remember, do everything you can to the best of your love and respect. Love and appreciate y'all so much when y'all hear this playback. I'm sorry I wasn't on here longer. I did mention it in the short, and I mentioned it in my social media. So if it's not working out that way, I will give a little more advanced notice. Maybe I'll even put something in the community post the next, like the day or two before the stream, so everybody can have time to get ready for it. Seeing like the last two was close to 7 for 8 o'clock is not working. So maybe I could do one early in the day. Maybe I'll do one later on in the day, see if we get traffic. So y'all let me know in the comments when y'all see the playback. Let me know what time works best for y'all at the end of each month, and we'll figure it out. I promise you, we will figure it out. We'll do it together. It'll be fun. But anyway, God bless your families. God bless Israel. God bless the world. I'll see you in the next video. I'm going to have a motivational minute video tomorrow or Thursday. And the next episode of the Rashima Senor Story podcast will be dropping by Sunday night. By Sunday night. Now, it could be early in the morning, depending on how the Wi-Fi is in Orlando. So I'll keep you posted. All right, one more time, I love and appreciate y'all. If you're new to the channel, hello. Glad you was able to come on board tonight. If you like what you hear or like other stuff I've done in the past, give this video a thumbs up when you get a chance to play it back. Leave a comment, because with engagement, one of the new things YouTube is starting to start doing. The more engaged you are in the videos, the higher up in the search bar that you will be. So that's very important. And you like what you see, hit the subscribe button, then hit the bell, hit the notification, go ding, go to all. Every time I drop a video, do a live stream, I'm about to add some new content soon. You guys will get access before anybody else will. But anyway, there's a 20-minute mark. I'm going to get going because nobody showed up tonight. Kind of sad, but it's okay. I'll see y'all next month on Halloween, October 31st. I don't know what time yet. I think that's a Friday, so that could be a little bit later on at night. The freaks come. I don't know if we can play music, but if there's a way we can play music, trust me, I will make it happen. But if we can't, for copyright reasons, I'm not worried about it. Okay, God bless y'all. See you on the next video. Bye.